Nice.
That sounds kind of cool. Yeah. You gonna be able to run?
Superman, Batman, Joker, Flash, or Wonder Woman.
Cape food.
Yeah, no, everyone's just gonna have a cape to run with. So I get like I get a white cape with the Joker symbol on it, and then you get like the Joker's team has green powder, Spider-Man shit, but like everyone's got different colors, and like when they blow it, as they blow it, and you throw the shit as you're running, it sticks to you in the cape, and you blow, and they're like all around the run.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I haven't run a 5K in a good, I think, 2-3 months now. It has some really bad static.
That was a close one. Start trying to get under my damn feet clothes.
Ah, fuck. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure. Because when I said static, but I don't know if anyone heard me.
This is the top range popular, 20,000, but you're only making $80,000 off of it, which is not bad.
Well, I got a quick question here. Are you guys okay with being on YouTube?
Huh?
You guys okay with being on YouTube, right? Okay.
Sure.
I just had to make sure, because I've been recording this whole time, but I just wanted to make sure, because I could scrap this video. I'd just go on my channel and then delete the... I'd bring it down. If you guys weren't okay with it, I'd take it down. Because I know some...
Sure, I could make a couple of Dr. Phil quotes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I usually just record small time for right now until I'm actually starting to do, like, where I come up with an intro and shit. I still haven't come up with one. God, I haven't killed shit this entire match. I'm playing as Trinity Prime and a fucking Tailless Boltor, and I'm not doing shit to these enemies.
Tells you how much you can sell it for and everything.
Okay, so you can either do a private show or special. Yeah, they got like some fucking fat cash. It's about time they have ways that we can make cash like that, dude. It was getting ridiculous. That's why I stopped playing this shit.
I was gonna say, when I had...
Playing for 3 fucking years. Like, dude, it's the same fucking thing. Everyone's like, oh, it's so awesome. No, I can't play the same thing over and over.
I was gonna say, when I had GTA 5 on PS3, I just had a fucking mod account, so whenever you're a modder, it's fun.
Yeah, that's when it was fun for you. That's why I stopped playing for PS3, because my PS3 stopped. So I finally got it for PS4, and I started up with it again, and I played it. By then, like I said, it's like 3.5 years. I was, dude, I'm tired of it. Same heist over and over again.
I was gonna say...
Just doing the same Pacific Standard heist over and over and over.
Oh, I was gonna say, I just used to fucking... I used to troll people and then give money drops. I used to do YouTube for it for a while, and then I dropped the channel. I deleted the channel primarily because...
People gave me all that money. They took all that money from me.
Oh, I know, I gave it to people.
They banned my mod account. Of course, then again, I had a jailbroke PS3 as well, and used to piss people off. I mean, what I did is I would play on my regular account, and if I had somebody that was fucking with me on my regular account on a jailbroke PS3, I didn't give a fuck if they were mod. It's one thing to deal with somebody. If you got a jailbroke PS3, it's one thing to have a modder fighting a modder, but it's a totally different ball game when you got a modder fighting somebody that's got a jailbroke PS3, because you can wreck their shit.
Oh, yeah.
They can't do a damn thing about it. I would follow them sons of bitches from fucking lobby to lobby.
That's another reason I stopped playing too. Like, dude, those modders, dude, people were coming in lobbies and they were stealing people's
Oh, I know, that's the whole thing. I used to have people complaining to me and bitching that they said, oh, well, you stole my money. I'm like, no, I did not. I'm like, that's the other modders. So literally, I was consistently giving people fucking money. I used to give people, whenever, that's why I would wait and see if there was another modder in the lobby. If there was, I usually wait for them, you know, stake them out, fucking try and catch them off guard, and then as soon as they are out, I'd forcefully kick them out of the game, and then force them to fucking, and then I'd give people back their money, so that way at least players could have money still.
Yeah, that's what man. Dude,
God.
$4 million. I'm like, dude, I actually worked and busted my ass going around with this money, dude. Even $5 goes missing. Fuck that. Like, oh.
Yeah, I know.
Of course, I think you could steal cars. I think Patrick had one of his cars.
Yeah, you can take motherfuckers' garage. I mean, you can take all the money. You can't. I mean, you can take their apartments. It's just a little bit harder to do. But you
Dude,
can take.
you wanna know the worst one? It wasn't you when I was in the lobby with. I'm in the lobby. We're standing in my fucking garage, and this dude trying to buzz in. I wouldn't let him buzz in. All of a sudden, he's like, "All right, he won't let me in. Watch this motherfucker." Every car in my garage just starts blowing up one by one.
Oh, they have, yeah, they have the ability to delete everything.
Dude, I gotta pay for that shit, dude. He didn't have to pay for it either.
I would have paid for it. I once did that to a player.
People like that before, I would just wreck their shit. It didn't matter what the fuck they did. I would follow them. I would look at I'd find their friends, put their friends on my fucking friend. I'd write all their friends list down, and I'd fucking go after them one by one, taking everything from them.
That was great. I was laughing my ass off. Patrick's like, that motherfucker just stole my car, dude. My T20's not there anymore. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, it's not in my garage. He's like, it's not destroyed. It's not in the impound. I was like, how the fuck does he do that? Like, he's like, it's a modder. The modder stole my car. You know, that's...
But you think you can fix your mic real quick?
You can drop their ranks. You can take the cars. You can take the apartments. Apartments are a little bit harder to do, but you can do it. You can strip the rank, you can bump the rank up, pretty much any fucking thing. You can put the motherfuckers in a dunce lobby.
That's like fucking broken servers. That's fucked up. That's stuff that shouldn't have been able to happen. But they're worried about it. Should be.
I was at least cool with this shit. I mean, people wanted money. I was like, you know, I wouldn't do no private lobby. I would just come in the lobby and I would just start dropping money from people.
That's what I used to do. I used to have people ask me all the time, so I'd just start giving it to them, and then one day, this one guy fucking he straight up just ruined it for everyone. He asked for a money drop, right? So I gave it to him, right? So then this other kid asked me for my drop. You know, I think this kid was like maybe 8, 9 years old. So he was asking me for my drop, kind of a squeaker, so I was like, you know what? I'm like, you know, I'm in a good mood today. I've had a lot of people, met a lot of nice people today. Yeah, I got killed by some, but it's just because they were trying to be trolls, you know, they're just having some fun. So I let them get away with it. I don't really care, because I never put on invincibility, because I figured, what's the hell? What's the point putting it on? You know, I was like, you know, I mean, I'm one of the strongest, I'm like, literally, I'm a moderator. I can put on invincibility. I can't lose money. Even if I lose it, or if somebody else steals all my shit, I can just regenerate it. Or I can cause them havoc. So basically, I just do whatever I wanted, and then this one kid ruined it for literally everybody by saying I was a stupid bitch, and I'm like, okay, I'm like, kid, do you mind watching your language? I'm like, there's a bunch of other little kids in here that I don't think want to hear you cuss. And then he starts calling me a bitch, and I'm worthless, and I'm one of the worthless modders because I gave him so much money. He goes, I'm gonna report you, and I'm like, dude, I'm a modder. You can't report me. It's not really like it's gonna do much good. I'm like, I'm actually a good modder. I'm like, you start shit like this, I'm like, I will get you banned. I'm like, I actually do my job as a modder. I actually do ban people if they start talking shit. I'm like, I try to give people money drops, you know, I'm like, yeah, you know, if somebody gives a fucking, you know, if somebody does a really good heist, you know, I fucking bump up their money a little bit. You know, like, I give them maybe, like, if it's $1 million payout, I give them $3 million. You know, I'd usually triple whatever they got just to help them out because they ran a good heist. Or if they didn't really do anything, I would bump them up by maybe 500K, give them a little bit here and there. Give certain players money. I wasn't playing favorites either. Everyone who I ran a heist with would get money. They all get a buff up. It just depends on how much work they actually did. But then, fucking, this one kid just decides, he's like, oh, okay. He's like, well, you know what, you're a worthless piece of shit. And I'm like, okay, kid, you seriously need to stop. I gave him 3 warnings, right? And I was asking nicely. I go, seriously, you need to stop. You know, you're taking it a little bit too far. And then he called me a stupid cunt bastard, and I was like, did this kid really just say the C word? I'm like, really? I'm like, okay, bro, you're banned. Yeah, he got pissed. Kid was like, I think, like 300. I mean, dude, he was so pissed off just because I banned him, and I was like, hey, I'm like, you did it to yourself. Like, you shouldn't have been talking so much shit. I'm like, that's what you get for talking shit.
I would do when I started fucking with somebody, first thing I would do is I'd take all their weapons from them. Then I'd make them start pole dancing on a freaking stripper pole.
Oh yeah, I remember that glitch. Yeah, I remember this one kid started raging on a YouTube video. I was watching this one YouTube video, this one modder. He's actually a YouTuber, and I met him in Rio. I actually met him over a fucking lobby, and then... But I decided to play along with him. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, sure, why don't we just play along? So basically, this one modder was making this kid have, like, a fucking building and telephone poles, made his character completely covered with shit. Oh, I thought it was fucking hilarious. And this kid's sitting here blowing up, and we're sitting there.
How come they never... The last update that the PS3